Hello, Lenny.
Hello, fat guy.
We are here today
To make
To watch.
historic announcements.
I don't know about that. To watch the Splatoon Direct.
Yeah.
I don't know when it was announced, but
On Monday.
I realized today, like, oh yeah, that's today. Let's watch it.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know where I mentioned this. It must have been during a stream somewhere. I don't know. That for some reason, and I just couldn't pinpoint why, I wasn't really excited at all for Splatoon 3.
Well, I think I might have an idea as to why that is.
Well, I also might have an idea. And you might think it's like, oh, that's because it's like far away and it's not going to release yet. And then when the release is going to close in, you will get excited. But I feel like in a way, well, first of all, I want to say like, if you are very excited for Splatoon 3 and you're looking forward to it, fucking enjoy that shit. I'm sure the game will be very fun. I feel like I've never been the biggest Splatoon fan, maybe? Like, gameplay-wise? Like, I'm into it for, like, the character design and the world building, but the gameplay is kind of just fine
Yeah.
for me. Like, I enjoyed the single player, but then the multiplayer aspect, I'm just like, this is kind of not really my thing. Hello, starting soon.
Oh, she's doing
That
a
is
little dance.
adorable. I like the character design and the world building and world design, but like Splatoon 1, I have a lot of like fun memories playing the game. Splatoon 2, I think I'm like level 13. It's like I barely played the multiplayer. And now there's already a third Splatoon on a console where there's already a Splatoon. So I just want to ask you, Mr. Bigger Splatoon fan than me, a question.
Yes.
What is the reason for this game's existence?
I mean, honestly, if you just look at it, you know, the only reason there is that, hey, let's make a new Splatoon game so we can make a lot of money. Because, I mean, you know, it's a very popular series. Now, of course, I know that they probably have some cool gameplay stuff that they were thinking about, like, oh, this would be cool to add and stuff. But I also agree that I never expected a Splatoon 3 to happen. Because I also assumed that, yeah, we'll get one in, like, you know...
Yeah, and this is Splatoon 2 still doing well?
Probably, yeah.
And
So-
like, aren't you gonna divide your fan base between like people who might not be able to afford new games on release, and they're gonna be stuck with Splatoon 2, and then like, why have two of the basically same game multiplayer wise on the same console and make some people not really see the need to buy the new game? Like, it feels so counterintuitive.
Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, it seems way too early, but I think the biggest thing is, that's one of the reasons also maybe why you're not excited for the game, is that if you look at, like, okay, what have they shown of this game? They showed Turf War, it's still there. Salmon Run, it's still there. Single player, it's still there. But they haven't shown
Yeah.
anything new. So that's what I
Like,
want for this
even
Direct.
weapon wise, it's like, oh, in Splatoon 2 they showed like the umbrella, what's it even called, the splat umbrella, whatever.
Well, yeah,
or
but
like the
the-
splatling was new, like stuff like that. I'm not like, oh my god, look at that is so awesome. It's like they're just, at the end of the day, just weapons, you know.
Yeah, but I don't know. New weapon types are definitely exciting, but I mean, it's not like, it wasn't like a huge thing. Like, oh, there's a cool bow and arrow now, but it's not like, oh, this is very different from the other weapons. So we'll see what happens. Because yeah, like again, what they've
It
shown so
started.
far, what they've shown so far is more Splatoon. Now I want to see the new stuff, and I do think we're gonna get some new game modes in here.
Yeah, for me, unless there's a very substantial single player, I probably won't feel the need to buy this on release, which is sad
I do
because
hope,
I want to support the game.
I do hope that
Is
the,
Splatsville, in the heart of the Splatland.
I do hope that the single player
Despite its old-fashioned
is more
appearance,
like on the same level of quality as the Octo expansion, because that was way better than the single player in Splatoon 2.
It's also the hottest new
We haven't seen like new idols, right?
That's also a big thing. Like honestly,
We've seen new hairstyles.
Yes.
Swim through it in swim form.
And I mean,
Yeah.
of course, some of the new supers, like the crab robot or whatever.
Yeah. Oh, and of course the music. I'll enjoy the music very much.
Styling with some fresh
Oh hell
fashion,
yeah!
and
Like,
get
dude,
thinking with
Off the
even
Hook
fresher
is
weapons.
now joined up with like new band members, and their new music is so fucking cool.
I haven't even listened to any of it.
Well, I mean, they only really revealed like one little clip.
Ink walls to swim up.
They're just explaining this for people who have no idea what Splatoon is.
Well, of course, it always starts with like a little updates.
Submerge in it to refill.
Did you see that cool effect on the ink refilling?
Incredible.
Oh wow, there's a surge now to swim up walls faster? Wow. Oh yeah, so none of the old stages can return actually, right?
Oh fuck! I didn't think about that, but yeah, you're right.
Several stages from Greater Inkopolis also return.
Oh wait, never mind. They're still here.
Museum del
Wait, how?
Fontino.
Isn't this like
Battles here take place in the central
post-apocalypse?
courtyard of this This
Yeah, so they're
bridge connects
still here, I
Greater
guess.
Inkopolis to the
So
Splat
Inkopolis
Zone.
is still a thing. We've just moved to
Finally
Splatsville.
open.
Yeah, it's just
Thanks
not
to
as
the
cool
bridge,
anymore.
transit to
Okay.
and from
I guess.
Greater Inkopolis is much easier.
Maybe that's where the single player will take place.
Resort.
And like Chaos Queen Pearl took over the city.
Yeah.
Pay close
She's the
attention to
mayor
platforms
of
as the
Inkopolis.
battle goes on.
I really hope, though, they refine the weapon unlocking. Because imagine coming from Splatoon 2 and having your favorite weapon be unlocked at like level 9. And now it's like logged behind level 55. Wouldn't it be cool to just... You buy weapons instead of unlocking them arbitrarily at levels?
Yeah, like
You know?
seriously, my favorite weapon was the Splash-O-Matic in Splatoon 1. In Splatoon 2, I never got to the level where I unlocked it. And it's super, and it sucks because I love the Splash-O-Matic.
Let's dive into the weapons that can help you claim even more turf.
Yeah, I wanna know what's up with the...
Crab.
This is the Tacticooler. When it's activated, a fridge appears. You'll find in-game beverages stored inside. These have a variety
What?
of effects, like momentarily increasing speed.
buff your stats.
They
Interesting.
come in packs of 4.
Or everybody run by, get a drink.
The rest
Yeah.
are teammates.
It's so fucking dumb.
No, it's awesome.
This, instead of using in-game currency for purchases,
So yes, good. It's what I was talking about.
This is not Couture, a headgear shop.
Okay, I love
An array
him.
of hats, masks,
Fucking
and
Nautilus.
glasses, so you can
Sick.
get a
So in Splatoon 2, could you put any perk on any type of clothing? So you can just have your style and the perks you want instead of like being forced to wear something you don't like just because the perks are good?
Well, no, it's like the main perk. From what I remember, the main perk was always set, but then, you know, the three
Okay.
sub perks can be whatever.
Could be changed. Alright. I've forgotten all of this.
But I think you might be able to swap them or something if you use the
The Splatfest reward thingies.
yeah.
There's a fellow in Splatsville who can swap.
Feel like I know this guy.
With another.
He looks like a Simpsons
Not to
character.
merch here, and you can add an ability of your choosing to your favorite.
Oh!
gear.
See?
Yep, there you go. Yeah, you can do that. Well, I think that was in the last one as well.
Cool. So now you can just have your favorite style.
And if you save your to score
Yeah, I've never
in
played this.
Glam Blitz.
That was in Splatoon 2, right?
These
Glam Blitz?
four
Yeah.
modes
I actually
are
also
on
never
rotation.
played Clan Blitz. But from what I've heard, it's kind of hit or miss. Like, some people like it, some people hate it.
It appears that you can also call out to friends in the lobby and invite them for battles.
I mean,
Why
that'll
not
be
see
make it
these
much easier
features
to
for
play with
yourself?
friends.
No.
Like, if someone's playing online,
This is
you can
where
just
view
join their
battle
games
replays.
instantly.
It appears that it can somewhat recreate recent battles.
Somewhat. See, this is nice for like content creation, you know?
Yeah.
Incredible!
You have your replays saved.
Can't wait for the sick-ass epic highlight reels.
But there's
No.
even a share feature.
Well,
We
yes,
hope
but
you'll
not for
use
me.
this handy Next, we'll analyze and discuss this space within the lobby.
What's the gachapon machine over there?
Here, you'll find some fresh lockers. One is yours, and the others belong to players with whom you've recently
Oh, you can check out their gear.
As
I
you can
get-
see, you'll be able to place
What?
the acquired weapons, gear, and items to your
I want to customize my locker. This is so
While items
Japanese,
stand as
Lenny.
stickers. And
That's
modify your locker's
fucking weird. And like,
This is your space to express yourself.
it's like,
I want to
Why-
express myself through a locker.
Show off your
Like,
signature
how did they ever think of
Splat
like, oh yeah, let's let the player decorate lockers? It's fucking.
I mean, why not?
It's fucking weird. I love it.
Apparently,
Oh,
the store manager
wait.
vanishes quite often. So instead,
Oh,
it's run
shit.
by an artist named Harmony. She used to be a regular customer here.
Whoa, it's weird to see her in 3D.
Assortment of items. Why not show
No,
the
because
store
she was
some
always just
love
like
by
in
grabbing some
2D
goods?
art. Whoa.
They can
Oh,
be
that see
customized
that
with a
this is
banner,
all neat stuff.
badge, and title.
Yeah, just like more customization, even though it's like, it doesn't really matter that much, but it's like, I guess it's cool.
Yeah.
And there's emotes and stuff. Now just wait until they reveal the loot boxes.
Wait until they reveal the default dance.
By using points
What?
earned from battles, you can
What?
unlock various items like
Lenny!
splash
What?
tags and seasonal.
Why is there a dab in my Splatoon game?
Following
I
Game
need
Launch,
that.
A new catalog is planned to be released. Table Turf Battle!
What?
Lay out your cards for a dazzling deck duel!
Fuck?
Ink different shapes with different cards. Charge up power. Then
What?
unleash it all at once with a special attack.
So couldn't they release this as like a standalone eShop game?
And even ones like this. They're over 150
The
Can you
fuck?
can you trade with players, and will these cards be sold on eBay by other players? And then Nintendo's gonna have to shut it down like they did with Animal Crossing.
Next, the big shot. It fires
Huh.
heavy projectiles from a distance. Be prepared for powerful shockwaves when they land.
See, I refrained from making the joke, Lenny.
Good job.
Praise me.
Good job.
Maybe I'll put it in the edit.
Just very quietly have the music fade in.
Big run is coming!
Oh, story mode.
Man, A+ for the voice, really going all out for it.
It's still in a fucking manhole.
It's always gonna be always.
The Inkling's longtime
Hey,
enemy.
Cuttlefish still isn't dead.
The newest
How does this
recruit
man
in the
stay
new
alive?
Splatoon, the Splat-tastic
So it's
saga.
actually gonna be with the Salmonids, I guess. Could they showed us some Salmonids? Is the final boss gonna be Mr.
We're back
Grizz?
in Splatsville.
They barely mentioned the
Be
single
honest,
player.
we'd like to talk
Well, yeah,
about
they wanna
other
keep it under
features that'll
wraps.
help you in- Vertical illustrations will also be supported.
Stop scrolling. Okay,
Additionally,
good.
You can snag food. You can also snag special wallpapers and more for your smart device. So be sure to grab them.
I'm not gonna replace the picture of my dog with a Splatoon picture on my smart device. What are you talking about? Oh, fuck yeah, Amiibo still exists. I can't wait for more Splatoon Amiibo and the idols.
And even snap photos together with Amiibo.
Oh my god,
Oh my.
Lenny, that Inkling is so cool.
3 Amiibo incoming.
I love ironically dabbing, Lenny.
Aw, small fry.
Let's form like a gamer league, Lenny.
Oh hell yeah.
The two of us will earn so much money.
Large-scale paid DLC.
Wait a
Oh.
sec. I know
More
those
details will
people.
come at a later time, so please be on the lookout.
Okay, so if I want my favorite characters, I have to pay. Cool, thanks. Although, I think it's fun that they, funny that they actually went like, oh yeah, we are gonna do paid DLC this time. Like just letting us know beforehand.
Oh, I recognize that voice. Oh shit. Wait, it's not? That totally sounded like Pearl.
It did actually. All right, so what's up? Wow. And you thought that Pearl had a forehead?
Yeah, I'm sure they'll grow on me. It's a trio now! Wow!
And it's a Manta Ray guy. I love it.
The youngsters of Splatsville own Sea Cucumber phones. They can check the news
What?
while doing other activities, as shown here.
Oh, so now you don't have to like sit through this entire thing when you start up the game each time.
Okay, cool. That's nice.
Yeah, yes. Would Splatfest are gonna be back? No way. Crazy.
Ooh. Cool music.
Who's gonna be the most popular one? Well, Big Man, obviously.
Well, I mean, yeah. Look at him.
The big man booby waifu. And who's gonna be the big titty waifu? I guess her.
No, obviously it's the other one because she's the sassy one.
But, like, no
Like,
joke. Well, actually,
everyone-
maybe they
like,
have the same model.
Look at her. Everyone is gonna be like,
Just-wise.
I want her to step on me.
Yeah, with their blue toes. Yum. Yeah, I'll definitely keep an eye on that whole development. Mm-hmm. It was very interesting when Splatoon 2 released, and just Marina was all over the place. Very, very quickly.
It's been confirmed that Splatfest will make a return.
Nobody was wondering. Of course they were.
Pick a team based on the announced theme.
Can you imagine that for some random reason they're just not there anymore?
I do
Oh,
like
there's three teams.
the yellow one. She cute.
Teams will compete in 4v4.
I don't know, she looks kind of weird.
No,
Her face looks odd.
she cute, Lenny.
Is a tricolor turf war.
Oh!
In
Wait.
Special mode.
Well, yeah, you can join 3 teams.
Whoa! 3 teams fight at the same time.
Wait.
Were you not paying attention? There's 3 teams
That-
you have to choose from.
No, that really changes the game, Lenny.
It does.
And third place teams will attack the first place
Oh.
team from opposite.
Oh!
Wait,
Can the leading
So
team
they're-
defend themselves, or will the other 2 teams?
they're
exact
still
their
trying to
force
quote-unquote
them out?
balance Splatfests?
Use the
Dude.
ultra signal to
It's like, oh, the team that's
control
winning is gonna be at a
the Splatfest
disadvantage.
while working alongside the members of Deep Cut.
Like, you don't need to balance Splatfests.
No, but look,
you know
the
people
other-
are gonna vote for their waifu, which is
Okay,
Big
we're
Man.
going to
No,
close
but
out this
okay, this is cool. They're kind of
presentation
adding
from Deep
some
Cut.
elements
Take it
from the final Splatfest from Splatoon 2, where you will actually fight together with the member of the team that you join. That was very
Yeah, I
cool.
wasn't there, sorry.
Yeah, I know, but that was like super cool. Wait, she has vampire fangs.
Well, then obviously she's gonna be the big titty waifu. People like that.
So it's Shiver, Fry, and Big Man.
I like Big Man.
Well, obviously, Big
he's my
Man
favorite.
is the best.
Oh, well.
That was also to be expected.
Yeah, right.
That'll be cool. And I wonder how like how it's gonna go, the 3
Oh,
on
3
3
teams on this one as well? Yeah, that's cool. Oh,
Oh, of course. God damn it. This is like the dumbest. Because like there's literally no like actual preference. Yeah. I broke a rock once. But I do want maybe this is a thing where I'm like, you know, I don't really like them, but then once they get a bit more play in the game,
Yeah,
and maybe they'll also
every time.
and maybe they'll also get their own, because like it was honestly the Octo expansion that really made me love Off the Hook way more than the
I mean,
Squid
still,
Sisters.
when Off the Hook was announced, both of us were like, yeah, I mean, they're still not the Squid Sisters.
Yeah.
Nobody can replace the Squid Sisters.
Yeah,
and I was like, yeah, I
exactly.
mean, Off the Hook. And I was going to be the same thing. Like, you can't replace Off the Hook. And then these guys are going to be like, yeah, okay, I guess they're cool. So what do you think Big Man's gender is?
I think it's a dude,
That's
Are you
all
sure?
for
like a cool guy.
today.
I don't know.
Or American
So then
Twitter
I guess that
We
the
hope you'll have an incredible
Fry
day
was her name. Yeah,
September
I assume she's based on like there's a thing called a vampire squid. So
Yeah.
So I'm assuming she's like literally a vampire squid.
Oh, it's done. All right.
Yeah, that was it. Well, cool. I mean, there is some cool new stuff, definitely.
Yeah.
But I do have to admit, I was expecting at least one more like new game mode
Were you
or
though?
something. Yeah, I actually was. Like I felt like, okay, so because you know in the first game you just had the Turf War and ranked and then Splatfest, whatever. It's always the same thing. Then in Splatoon 2 they introduced Salmon Run, and it's like, ooh, it's now there's a horde mode. It's like completely different game mode. So I was thinking that there would be at least one new thing, but I guess they just replaced it with lockers and a card game. What was the card game? That was weird.
I mean, maybe that'll be very cool and interesting. I wasn't paying that much attention.
Yeah, I need to rewatch it to really go over like what the rules are. But it
During
seems
the
like
card game segment.
it seems like something that would be way too confusing for me. So I'm not sure if I'll actually be able to like play it any.
I mean, it's
good.
not like you can understand it in like the minute they spent on it. So
Oh yeah, of course.
yeah, I mean, this pretty much confirms what I thought. It's just Splatoon again. And there isn't really, for me personally, a huge hook there to make me buy the game day one. Or, well, ever. Like, I'll enjoy the world and its characters, but if the gameplay is pretty much the same, like, I can just, if I'm even interested, just watch other people play the game.
Like the thing for me, I mean, I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna love it because I just really like Splatoon and I want more Splatoon. But like, you could say that, but Lenny, you can just play Splatoon 2.
Yeah?
But I don't know, there's something about Splatoon 3 where it's, or I mean, just Splatoon where it's like, I want to, get in there when the new game comes out because, I like
Sounds
having
like FOMO.
that feeling of, well, yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
But that's something that I actually really, really like. It's just like the feeling of when a game comes out and everyone's playing it for the first time and talking about it. Plus, I'm still very, very excited to see what the single player is all about. Because again, if they can keep their streak going, then it's gonna be very cool. I just don't want them to like purposefully hold back so that the real cool shit is in the paid DLC.
Again, for me, if it's like Splatoon 2, most of my game time in this game will be the single player because the multiplayer doesn't really interest me that much. This game isn't worth full price for me in that case.
Yeah, true. Like if you're not gonna spend time with the multiplayer, then yeah, it's hard to, it's hard to convince yourself to pay full price for the game.
Yeah. Splatoon has always been a multiplayer game with a single player attached.
Yes.
And at this point, I'm like, okay, I don't really care about the multiplayer aspect, so for me, it's not worth it to buy the game just for the single player. And I really like the characters and the world. It's like I'm really torn and really sad that I'm not more hype and more interested in this game.
Yeah, no,
Because
I get
I
it.
love the style.
Yeah,
And like just when Splatoon was originally created, like, oh, you're squids, well, and now octopods, and you shoot your ink and then you swim through the ink. Like, it was so clever and new and interesting. But
and now it's like, yeah, we know what's up. Yeah, same old.
yeah, we know that's the thing. And it's like, I still like it. I still like it as a concept, but like now it's the same thing still. And there's not like something super fresh that can hook me. Except like the 7-head idol. She was cute. eight head?
Yeah,
Was she a squid?
Yeah, she was a squid, and then the other one was an octopus.
Well, shit. 8-head would be so clever then.
That's true, but no, guess.
Dang it.
Wait, no. Even better, because squids actually have 10 tentacles. So she would be a 10-head.
10-head is too silly, Lenny. That's going too far.
10-head, she's a 10 out of 10. I like the other one better, though.
Let me check Rule 34. You think it already exists?
It's not gonna be this fast. Give it like 10 minutes.
Hold up.
Or about 5, maybe.
Soon.
I know. I feel like this is the first time because like, Marie was the most popular one, and then Marina was the most popular one, and I always preferred the others, so I went with the unpopular pick, I guess. So I think this is the first time where I'm like, oh no, the popular one is my favorite too, because I already know that she's gonna be the most popular one. Because if people
Wait, which one? The left or the right?
the blue
Or big man?
blue one, because I feel like
The left one. Okay.
Because I feel like with like when people first saw Pearl, they were complaining about how she's like a gremlin with like an incredibly huge forehead, but like she's nothing compared to Fry.
Well, Pearl is a gremlin.
Yeah, and that's why I love her. She's a gremlin who likes yelling "fuck."
Does she though?
Yes, it's canon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the internet works slower than I think. It's not up.
Yeah. Well, During editing, when you're editing this, you can give an update to see if by then maybe there will be porn.
Wow! But it's gonna be like that, like, generic porn where they just paste on the face.
Yeah, just like a generic, like, Inkling kind of body, and then they just, and then just like, okay, quickly.
Well, not even a generic Inkling body, Lenny. You know what they do.
Yeah, okay. And then just like, okay, add in hair, cool. Okay, make the forehead huge. There we go. Because no fan artist was prepared for that forehead.
Also, I've asked this question so many times, but when does this game release?
1 month. I think it was like the 10th. Like exactly
September?
a month. Yeah, it's in September, like early September. So it's, yeah, 1 month.
Let me check. Splatoon 3. Yes, 9th, actually.
Oh, 9/9.
Yeah, that's an easy way to remember.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. Because also, like, there are, like, the small little gameplay details where you have, like, you can do, like, a dodge roll. And, like, you can shoot up when you're, like, on the wall or something. Like, there's small things that I'm like, okay. I'm very interested to see what major gameplay implication that'll have when actually playing the game.
Okay, sure. But for me, that's the same thing as, like, Mario Kart 8. Like, oh, now there's anti-grav sections. And when you bump into each other, you both get a speed boost.
Well,
It's like a super minor little new thing.
well, that's the thing. I want to see how minor or maybe not minor it is.
Yeah,
because
we'll see.
because like knowing Splatoon players, like there's gonna be some fucking insane shit with that probably that I'm gonna be like, oh god, I can't do that at all.
I mean, I don't know, Lenny, maybe we should play this because for some reason on the channel, the Splatoon videos like go from 200 views to like 30,000 for no reason.
I mean, I'm gonna play it.
Well, I mean, for the channel, no. But no,
I was actually
I can
thinking
pretty much
that.
confirm no, that will not happen.
Okay.
Yes, Lenny? Sorry?
No, it's okay. I'll just play it, and then whenever, I don't know, we just record or stream or whatever, I'll just be screaming about like, oh my god, the single player is so cool, oh, the music, oh, blah, 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 blah. And I'll just spam you with Splatoon info.
And then I'll just watch it online.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll just
be like,
I'll
"Yeah."
just send you the YouTube videos of like the soundtrack and stuff of like, oh, this music is very cool.
No, maybe it'll be actually incredible. And then you can be like,
Like, yeah,
seriously though, like actually play it.
yeah, like if the single player ends up being like, oh man, it's actually just as good as the Octo expansion, then I'll let you know. But I assume it's just gonna be like, that's pretty cool, and then a final boss is like, ooh, that was cool.
Well, even then, to me, well, of course, the level design and gameplay of the Octo expansion was cool, but another thing that made it really cool was having characters you sorta knew just be expanded
Yeah, that's why
a
I'm
lot in Prelim Arena,
yeah,
and that was cool,
yeah.
seeing them interact.
Yeah, that's why I'm very sad that right now it's just Callie and Marie again.
Those old bitches.
Yeah, because that's the thing. And then if the paid DLC is again gonna be with Prelim Arena, I'm like, okay, that's weird. Because like I expected that now the main single player was gonna be with Prelim Arena, and then the next paid DLC
And about
was gonna be
Chaos
with
and
the
Order?
and then the paid DLC was gonna be about the new idols. But then I guess they're not doing that unless they're gonna go for 2-1. Or I mean, I guess maybe they could still include those into like along with Prelim Arena, so that's kind of like you have the two groups. But I don't know, because like yeah, the new group, I'm like, they're kind of cool, but I'm like, but I want to know more about them, and I have to wait for DLC for that, and that's kind of a bummer.
Well, the new idols might play into it. You never know.
Yeah, that's true. We don't know.
I want to be with the big man.
Yeah, I want to hang out with him. Oh, and I really want to know in the single player as well what the deal with the little Salmonid buddies, because it seemed like you can actually use them in the gameplay as well, which is interesting. So I hope they do. Because see, that's the one thing where I'm like, ooh, maybe they can do cool stuff with this.
I'm actually wondering though, do you think if Order won instead of Chaos, like their entire world design would have been different, where it wouldn't have been like gritty and dusty and deserty?
Oh, definitely.
It would have been more like white, pristine, sterile.
Yeah, but it would have been a white, pristine, like highly futuristic cyber city.
Yeah. I don't know. it's hard to tell if they ever like if that's the reason it's like set in more of a gritty
Yeah.
post-apocalyptic.
Nah,
Like it's barely there because I feel like Splatville is just like big city again.
except everything's like brown and dusty.
Is it though?
It is like, dude, come on.
Dude, come on, he says. I know it didn't feel like it to me, but it didn't feel like this rundown little post-apocalyptic desert town,
I mean-
which is what you would assume to be the case.
Well, yeah, it's not like full apocalyptic, but it's definitely like a bit more rustic, I guess. No, it's not the right word, but well, whatever.
Run down. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Everybody, go have fun with Splatoon 3.
I will.
I still think it's silly to have Splatoon 2 on the Switch and have Splatoon 3 on Switch, but whatever. That is just my opinion. Because I think, like, if they're really thinking this is gonna sell just as well as Splatoon 2, they're horribly mistaken. Because a lot of people are gonna be like, I have this game.
Yeah, I think
I'll just
I
play the
agree.
game I have.
Yeah, there's definitely people who aren't gonna immediately buy into this one, I think.
Yeah?
All right, cool. I guess that does it. I'm still excited.
That does it! I'm still excited. Shut up, fat guy. No, never. Shut up. You shut up.
No, it's okay. Just stare at a picture of Big Man or whatever his name was.
Yeah, big man. I love him.
Oh wait, Big Man.
very good.
Because he's a manta ray.
Well, yes, Lenny? What did you think? Just big man because he's a big man?
Yeah?
Uh,
I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you something else, Lenny. Did you know Judd the cat comes from judge?
No fucking way. Are you serious?
I know.
Wow.
There's a lot more puns in this game than you think.
Oh, well, I bet you didn't know that Callie and Marie, if you put it together, it's calamari.
Shit, dude. That's insane. Did you know if you put together good and buy, the video ends?